Welcome back to Project Zomboid. Welcome back to Tiki Town. I did some preparations for our upcoming road trip to Riverside. So we got some fuel, a couple of gas cans now in reserve. We got our water is refilled. There's one more preparation I wanted to do, but I didn't want to do this off camera because I think it's way overdue that we get some. Alright. Only the lights, not the siren. That we get some cleaning done here in our base. A little bit concerned about some of the sounds that are playing. That's a light post. We can't clean up that. Beep beep. Doesn't even get cleaned up. Driving into there. Is this car too high for the garage door? Yes, it is. Okay, that's very inconvenient. It also doesn't have the best off-road profile. Now this is the section I'm most interested about. Oh. It even cleans the blood splatter of the sides there. Oh, nice. Okay. A little bit concerned that it didn't pick up the planks and the axe there. I guess some things I have to pick up manually, eh? You missed out. Don't worry, those items are not just gonna get deleted, right? We have them in our storage tank and then we can pull them out. So we're totally saving time by not picking them up manually, but driving over them in a convoluted manner. It did clean this side, but it didn't clean the fences. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna get out of here. Oh god. Oh god, I Austin powered myself. I guess we're not cleaning that part up. But the entrance to the ramp, maybe? This is so. We're playing a zombie game. We're playing a zombie game. How about that glass, though? Huh? I guess I didn't quite get it. Let's see if it's able to also, since we cleaned that up. Yes, it cleans the walls. There's some advanced street sweeper. And that yoinked that stuff. Okay, hang on. Just for completeness, I'm gonna drive around the block. This is some quality content right here. Actually, turn this off. I'm not sure if we can actually drive faster now. What? It's fine, this was intentional. Right. Safety third. I mean, we're coming over here to wash ourselves. Can't do that when walking down a dirty road. Good as it gets. Now, the real question is, my initial idea with, hey, I can use this for... Yeah, the sound, right? That is the sound of your weapon breaking. So I always assume it's related to something breaking, and I wonder if there's some damage being done to the car, or if it's just really one of the sounds it likes to play when picking stuff up. I don't know. Alright. Beautiful. Clean base for a clean mind. Something like that. The acceleration around corners is basically non-existent. Need these trash cars out of here, but they for some reason don't have fuel in them anymore. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, this is also getting really low here. So now we can come over here. And with that, all the stuff that we drove over is here. Our headphones, keyrings, the locks, the various guns, nightsticks, even the tree branches from the trees we cut down. So whenever we need any of this stuff, it's right here for us to pick up. Apparently 11 police heads. Wonderful. And it looks a little bit nicer now. Alright, I'll see you in the morning. Actually, never mind that, I don't see you in the morning. That's one thing I noticed after our little woodcraft session last time. We are literally 5 XP away from the level up. So what I'm gonna do is not have a saw, that's what we're gonna do. I know we put up a saw downstairs, but no, okay. I wanna go here. I'm just gonna saw these logs, and I'm sure 1.4. God, yeah, you don't do this to me, game. 1.3 XP. I know you're hungry, and I know it's late. Too dark to saw. Right, level 3 carpentry. We can make doors now. We can make doors now. They're gonna look like crap, but we can. And also, I wanna go to Riverside in the morning, and it's already late. So we'll do that when we get back from our trip. Alright. Let's see you on the road. Alright, good morning. We're heading straight down Riverside Road and then up to Riverside. Okay. Second, I thought now this area of town is also free of zombies, but no, there's plenty here. some driving skills here to not get my fancy new sports car dinged. Now, unfortunately, really? One last zombie that was then hidden behind the building. That's the one I hit. So unfortunately, in build 42, and I've seen other people complain about it, like the performance when driving leaves something to be desired. So especially, do you have food loaded here? Did I check this already? Especially if you zoom out fully, which, you know, I like to do when driving, so I see what I'm driving into, then it's getting a little bit choppy at times. Now, I was packing food for the trip, and we don't really have much, like, easy to carry non-perishable food. Like, I didn't want to grab any ice creams for the trip, and I don't like bringing canned food, because canned food is okay, but it's like, for the weight, it's very low value. Like a bag of chips has a weight of 0.2 and gets you more value than most canned foods, and most canned foods have a weight of 0.8. So I usually don't like it. Now, I think this part of the road we've already driven on, right? On our little initial drive around the town. Came up from here. Here on out. This is uncharted territory. Except for the fact that we're driving to Riverside, and, you know, it's not particularly new. Can we do some hunting? Didn't have my weapon equipped at first, otherwise maybe without having to switch to the weapon, we might have gotten something. We can do some hunting here, though. Get out of here. An event for road trip? No survivor groups. No car crash scenes, nothing super interesting. Now, my usual approach would be... You've seen me ever drive into Riverside. I drive down here and secure one of those buildings, right? That's my usual approach. But before I do that, check out if we can just make this a hidden run. As in, just drive up to the Gigamart, say, hey, what's up? Got a big baseball bat. Then leave again. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen this parking lot that empty. This might be doable. I think this might just be this randomization, right? Where with the new zombie spawn mechanics, they have like these kind of overlay over the regular spawn map with zombie-free zones. Where, you know, you might have a street that's completely empty of zombies. Or an area or something. And that's just random every game, so not, you know, next time I play, this might be usually super swamped again. But today I got lucky and it's empty. Ish. Reasonably empty. Okay, it was empty a second ago. Yeah. I'm gonna make it empty. Got a key there? Gigamart employee, thank you very much. Obviously, starving zombies. We're ringing the dinner bell a little bit here. Vehicle key. That's what. Earring is full. Best thing ever. Oh, that's probably, that might be the red one there. Have a snack. I really expected this to be a multi-day adventure where, you know, we secure a base, and we fight our way to the Gigamart over multiple days until we finally get inside and get to loot, and it's like, no, just drive up, fill your bags, and leave. Gem. Lot of useful crap here. Actually, get one of those. We're now master carpenter, so we might just build some rain collectors at some point. It's more than one zombie on that door. They're about to break through. This door is this door down here. It just sounds like one. Oh, it sounds like two again. There's a lot of stuff that is not really food. Like, I get through here in a sec. I guess he dropped from above. Okay. Saw back at home. We're gonna get back to the car. Drop off some of the stuff that we're carrying here. We're gonna be fighting indoors, and we probably have to then fight with our hatchet. Then I don't want to be encumbered on top of that. I'll get you in here. This stuff. No, we're just bringing some extra food for the road trip. Don't judge. Yeah, some sort of key. What was that? The bank? I mean, probably not. We get rid of residence keys, office keys, choose warehouse. Busy day at the bank. Two friends from the door. Yeah. Now, I was saying there's very little food in here, but keep in mind, with our loot settings, it's kinda expected. That's all rotten. Anything? This is usually just drinks in here. Okay. Let's see. That is behind. Chocolate milk, chocolate milky. Slim pickings. So the whole idea of I'm gonna go to the Gigamart and then I'm gonna be good for 2 weeks. Not quite, not quite. Ooh. Okay, so I guess the Gigamart part of this little road trip is already over. Riverside has more to offer than just the Gigamart, so I guess there's a couple things we can do here. First of all, the school might be worth a look, depending on how busy it is over there. Chainmail glove. Yeah. So a quick drive by the school, see how busy it is there, and then also I think I wanna, not we wanna, I wanna drive through the fancy neighborhood to see if we have any survivor houses over there. There's a sizable group there. Usually always a big fan of clear out the area and then go looting. But today we're not gonna do any of that. Two zombies in the library. PG manuals in the school library? Questionable. Did we do this thing? No, nothing here of interest. The zombie sound was coming from across the hall. Yep, that's the school library. Thank you very much. Thanks for nothing. Get away from my car, you punks. Yeah. One thing I need to check here. Did we find any annotated maps from Riverside so far? No, not a single one. Because you can get a map for this house, and I think the last house in that row. We're gonna chill through the neighborhood here. Let's see if anyone barricaded the windows. Which, ironically, you know, the houses that have barricaded windows are the ones we're gonna break into. It's like, it's not actually a protection, it's a sign, hey, to invite people in. It might be a survivor group with the backpack zombie there. Might come back for you in a second. As a slim picking so far. Propane. Something. Hey. Maybe we're just not gonna have a survivor house today in the neighborhood. Usually this is kind of my safe bet area, you know? If you want to find a good survivor house, come to the gated community in Riverside. Really? And randomly spawned rock? Hey. Little survivor group. How are we gonna do this? Oh, there's an actual backpack zombie, not that school backpack guy. Like Mr. Backpack, a little bit off from the beaten path here. Not for me, friend. Note, yeah. What your notes? I care about your backpack. When edited maps, Louisville and Louisville. Beats don't care, Candle don't care. Got that. Not fishing. Okay. Guess we got a second backpack from this. Punks at my car here. Eat the nerds. By the way, okay, one more chance for something useful out of Riverside outside of 2 packets of chips. Sven. Really? Oh, look at that guy. He was also looking for some plonkies. Yeah, there's 3 plonkies on the ground here. I'm sure they haven't been there for more than 5 seconds, so they're still good. Somebody here have the car key. You have a residence key, you have a nothing. Well, maybe the passenger side door is open. Oh, it is! Oh, lucky. Okay, so I'm gonna check out one more thing here, potentially, and that would be library on top here. Yeah. One of the potential just sneak in, loot the books, sneak out, already failed. Smash the window. No, you don't have to. Okay, now we don't want to come out this window with the corpses in front of it now. Okay. Let's look in. Would have been nice to actually know what kind of books we have. Not like we're getting going home with 15,000 books that we don't need. Yeah, okay, that's just twice. Halloween card. I'll take a rubber spider then. Oh, what about this? Oh, yeah, the teacher is having a rough time. Ooh. Sorry, I was just trying to get out here. I'll be right out of your way. Well, if the power was still on, then the ice cream parlor would also be a nice place to visit. Trying to remember, I think there's another like food store-ish, Greens or something like that down the main road. That might be super busy. We could go for the check out the bar on the other side of town. Well, I think the greens is on the left side of the road and kind of passed it by without looking inside. It's fine. It's fine. We move. Gas station. I'm gonna say probably not. That is not a quick in and out scenario here. This store. Like 20 zombies here. At least. We could get some boost from here. It's 7, right? Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drive out of town and drive into the good old farmhouse here just out of town. See if we can find a nice place to hunker down for the night. Then in the morning we can go to the 2 gas stations, the one in town and the one at the warehouses, and maybe get some more chips and other loot from there. Alright, looks like we have a little bit of work to do if we want to sleep here. Alright, give me some blockers. Let's about to start it. Premium generator in there. Oh, they're banging it from the outside. By the way, any animals? Maybe not. Show these Riversidians how we handle things in Tiki Town. Chickens. Oh, I just realized one thing. I was saying how, yeah, power is out, so raiding the ice cream shop in Riverside is pointless. But we could get some cones over there to make us proper ice cream cones again. Instead of having to eat the tub. I think that's probably reason enough to put that on our list for tomorrow's raid. Ooh, that's been really bringing the bat to the zombies here today. Really quite happy about the combat. Maybe the chickens left some eggs before they left? No? Hmm. Yeah. Didn't open my little notepad with which cards I need, but it's not like we're gonna be carrying too much. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Did it just gain out of from opening the window? I never knew that this is actually costing you endurance. So quick rest. We still need to clear the buildings. And I'm kind of thinking, since we cleared a lot of zombies here and basically none at the other house is much safer for resting, probably. So I'm not gonna fully rest because I'm losing daylight. I might actually leave this for the morning and just drive up to the other house, clear it out, find a cozy spot to settle down for the night. Yes, it also bothers me driving around with the open trunk. But not enough to close it every time and open it again every time and close and open and... Nothing else. Why so dark? Okay, so I think maybe a wash tub should have enough for me to actually do a little cleanup here. Smoke. We have a nice comfy bed here. Lunkies, I think we earned it. And maybe some chips. That's a breakfast, no, a dinner for adults. All right, we're gonna leave it here. We're gonna be spending at least one more day in Riverside, so probably hitting up the gas station at the warehouse, the gas station over at the Spiffos and the police station. That looked really busy, but definitely the bar. Maybe we can get some more drinks, and hopefully then also have some time left over to hit up the ice cream shop near the river promenade to get some more ice cream cones. I think that would be fitting. For now, we're gonna put a cut in here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.